What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Comic Jaunt. We are a part of the lovely BS Podcast Network. I don't know what else to say. Laters.
Welcome, everybody. You heard the intro. I ain't got to repeat it. I'm Jason. Join me today, as always.
I thought he was going to go first.
What? I said always.
Wow.
My bad. That was on me, y'all.
That's so
Okay. Listen.
nasty.
Let's do that over. Do it over, Jason. Do it over.
I literally said, as always.
That's
Listen.
nasty. That's embarrassing.
You gonna shut your face. What's up, everybody? This is Haven.
Good job. And with us, joining us from last episode, go ahead and introduce yourself, man.
It's Detroit's favorite son, Jonte Key.
I'm happy you're still alive. All those threats you were getting last episode.
It calmed down a little bit too, by the way.
Good.
I guess people actually was like, well, he wasn't supposed to like announce that we threatened him, so
They ain't want to get called out. I got you.
right.
And today we're doing a triple feature. We couldn't decide what to talk about. So today we're going to talk about Nazis, love, and being a real man.
A whole man.
A whole
That sounds so crazy.
Yeah, because you gotta say a whole man.
whole man. So I'm just going to kick it into it. What's the difference between a whole man and a half man?
A jackass and a real. All right, well, a real man takes care of his. A real man takes care of his responsibilities, and a half a man is, I don't know, a tranny. I don't know. Like I don't know. Like I only say it because I put a hole with everything. So you can't ask me like what's a half or something. I'm not there yet. Like I don't know.
Oh, so you just like, okay, I got you. Haven, what you think?
I'm gonna agree. I think a real man is somebody who takes care of his family, make sure everybody's straight, but he also has like honor and morals, he's not out there lying and all that bullshit. Like if he do wrong, he'll admit it and he'll try to correct it.
I feel like that's a shot at me. I feel like that's a shot at me, but I'm just gonna let that slide.
Listen, I didn't say nothing about
a real man can go into a lot of ways. It goes with being social, spiritual, and leadership, all that.
Okay, yeah, because a lot of people talk about what a real man is. And I remember me and Haven were talking about earlier about somebody else said it's a lack of feminine qualities and this. And Haven, I do remember it got you feeling a little tight. Is that right?
Because that's what the world be fucking up. And I'm gonna say a lot of black men in particular, like they make it seem like if they show any type of emotion that they're not a man or they're soft. And I think that's dumb because emotions is a human trait. So there's nothing wrong with it. Like ain't nobody hard 24/7. Like knock it off.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna call our resident black John Keith for all black.
Well, like she's right though. Like I definitely agree with all that. A man also rejects passivity and accepts responsibility and leads courageously and stuff like that too. So it's just a lot that comes with being a man. Like, and all that has emotion with it. You know what I'm saying? Like we can't just be a leader without having some emotion behind that, because you can't be a leader if you just stiff all the time. The people that you're trying to lead ain't gonna want to rock with you because you are a whole robot. You know what I'm saying? You got to have some sort of connection with people. So, yeah.
You do, because if you actually show emotions, you can actually sympathize with them. People like you sympathize with them.
Exactly.
Like, if I'm feeling sad and you my leader, I can understand you feeling sad. I can leave you alone, ease up off you, or find some custom way to deal with you.
Mm-hmm. And most importantly, I think what comes from being a real man is he invests in, can't even talk, eternally, getting his soul right. Getting right with God, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't achieve none of all this that you're trying to achieve if you ain't got some sort of faith. You know what I'm saying? And even when a man is at his weakest point, the strongest dude, can break down and be like, look, I need help. And who you gonna go to?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. And because humility, dude, humility is a big thing. Because I've actually had an argument with somebody about that, and they were talking about how they need to be rigid. They need to be. I call it stubborn because that's what it was. Where they're like, "This is what we need to do. If I'm wrong, but I'm not gonna admit it," kind of thing. And I was like, "No, you got to be humble, man. Like humility, like you said, is like a big part of that. You got to admit you're wrong to grow."
Mm-hmm.
That's a fact.
And I think that's where a lot of people are missing out. To be a man, it's an evolution. It changes.
Oh yeah,
and
absolutely.
If you don't allow yourself to change, to grow, you're not going to be a real man.
Mm-hmm. And especially to a woman too, like because women ain't trying to deal with that bullshit that you trying to spill in her ear. Especially when all you saying is like, "Oh well, I'm trying to find myself." Like, which I really personally don't know what that means because I'm gonna always be looking for myself. But
Right.
I guess I'm gonna find myself. But I know one thing: I want to find a woman too. Like, you know, like I'm not about to just do this by myself.
Right.
We're gonna do this together. So when somebody say I need to go and get myself together, that's cool and all, but you don't want to take her with you, especially if y'all like already got something going on.
Right.
So right, you're gonna leave it to the side.
Yeah, that's just like an excuse to me. Like if you want to break up with her, just say it. Like I'm pretty sure she'll understand. She probably got like 45 different dudes she's talking to anyway. So
what kind of shit is that?
I'm just playing. I'm playing. I just threw that in there.
I couldn't.
But seriously though, that's if you just want to break up with her, then just say that. Don't just lead her on and saying stuff like that because that's retarded.
So have you agreed with all that besides the 45 part?
Yes. Besides that, I agree.
What is the more accurate number? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Y'all so funny today, huh?
Look.
And we gotta stop existing. I don't mean to cut you off, but we just gotta stop existing to see what we can take from a woman and see what we can add to her, like add value to her. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop just being there and like give her something. You know what I'm saying?
And I always thought, like with the evolution thing and the growing, like whoever you're with, like your partner, you're going to get stuff from them, and you're going to give them stuff too. You're going to grow together.
Exactly. Like add value to her. Don't just be like, "Well, baby, let me use your car today." Like, no.
Say no.
Like, get up, man.
Exactly. Help each other, grow together. You're not able to be completely open emotionally, like you said, spiritually, all that stuff. It's not gonna work. She ain't your team. She ain't your teammate. She ain't your tag team partner or whatever. You have a subordinate, and it don't work.
Yeah, but she is your tag team partner though. She is your tag partner.
Exactly.
She's your ultimate tag partner. You know what I mean? Like she's the one that.
No, go ahead.
No, keep going, Queen.
Listen, I was gonna say I just feel like any type of relationship, whether it's a romantic or platonic, friendship, whatever. If it's not mutual, if there's no mutual benefit, I don't really see the point. Like I don't ever want to have friends and the friendship is stagnant. You know what I mean? Like we can't be doing the same shit we were doing 10 years ago. You know what I mean? So like I said, if you're not learning something from me and I'm not learning from you, we're not trying to help each other be better. I'm not with it. So that's why my circle was small.
Yeah.
Hey, baby. Yeah. In fact, I like it.
Yeah, that's true. I agree.
So we've established what a whole man is, like a whole man, like
whole man,
not 2%, not 1%, whole man.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
Whole man.
So what's the best advice you give somebody? Like real quick, what's the best advice you give somebody who's not a whole man to be a whole?
He has to know who he is. Like he has to he has to do some serious soul searching and understand the power of what a man actually has and what he can bring to the table if he just knows that. Like first he got to get that whole I can't be emotional BS out his mind. Because that's like Haven said, is like the biggest thing, especially within the Black community that we have. We always, all right, well, in my case, I was brought up where it was like I didn't have my pops in the house. So I didn't know what it was like to be a man anyway. But all I know is I never saw my granddad like shed a tear like that. He was like the strongest dude ever. So I was like, well, I know men don't cry. I saw my uncle who was like hella talented, but quiet. So I'm like, well, maybe a man is like quiet. He just don't like talking a lot. So I was more withdrawn and stuff like that when I was younger, because that's really all I saw was my granddad and my uncle. So, like I said, I just think that you need to like know who you are, and you have to find out for yourself and go through different things to figure out what it takes to be a man. You know, even if you're not taught, you know, you're still gonna have to look at like, all right, well, I'm here for a reason, so let me go and find that reason.
No, that's good.
I like that.
Like, to build off what you said, I had to learn from my uncle and my brother, because I didn't really have like a dad. So my uncle, he was a soft spoken person. He didn't really like talking for real. He taught me action, like be a man of your word, work hard, do things for people without asking anything of them. But he also taught me how to be cautious. Like, a lot of people don't realize that some guys do nothing for people, and some guys everything for people. You can't do both.
Yeah,
you got to have some middle ground. So I learned to help people, but how much to help them. And I think that was a big thing, because it also taught me a lot about people in general. Now I can kind of tell. I can tell how people are from how they receive things that I do for them.
Absolutely. And it's real important for a pops to be involved in the son's life too.
Yep.
It's very important.
Hey, babe.
Or even a daughter too, like just your kids in general.
Yeah. Hey, babe, you got a question?
Do I have a question?
Do you have a comment? You seen a lot of whole men, right?
If I seen a lot of whole men, I'd probably be married right now somewhere
Ooh.
in a fucking beach area or something. No, but let me stop. I have met some nice guys.
This is a side note. This is a single ass podcast. I just want you to know that.
Right?
Yeah.
The loneliest podcast around.
That's some sad shit, right? Can't find nobody, right?
What it really is we might not be the nicest people. I'm just saying.
I'm very nice.
I am a treasure. I don't know what you're talking about.
I thought I was nice, but apparently I'm an asshole. So.
Yeah, I'm very nice. People, I don't know, like, I'm a dickhead sometimes, but I'm tolerable.
No.
Like,
you know what I think? I think we're all special type of assholes, and it's gonna take a special person to deal with it.
Yep.
Yeah, that's true. Very true.
They like us when we normal, but like when we get really, really ourselves.
Oh, I get death threats, so I know.
Wow, that's intense.
Oh, you did? Yeah, he gets death threats. I got yelled at for an hour yesterday. What you?
They don't like my ass.
Just y'all know he's gonna be on the show till he's not here on Earth anymore. I'm just letting y'all know.
Right.
Right. Thank you.
So
they'll find me.
Right. Moving on to our next topic. Let's see. We can talk about love since we don't have none of that.
L.
You just threw us all under the bus. That's funny as hell.
I don't even know how to take that.
Right? Just laugh to hide the pain.
Little tear, a single Enzo tear roll down the cheek.
I got damn Enzo. I got the Native American tear when it's
Wow.
That's how bad it is.
Oh man, not the Native American tear.
That one tear from The Simpsons, bro. Oh my goodness, that still had me dead.
Come on.
Look. Okay. With that, then you go ahead and say with that. All right. So with love, what does it mean to you? Because we've all been in love before, right? At least one time, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought we'd hear crickets. Hey, babe.
Yeah, I'm in here. I'm in that boat.
Okay, cool. So we all had love one time. What do you view love as? Like, what do you think love is? Because everybody talks about what they think it is and what it isn't. What do you think it is?
Personally, I think it may start off as like a feeling, but after that whole it's almost like a drug, it's like a high. After that like 6-month period, that honeymoon period, after that's over, love is an action. Like you have to keep up everything you did in the beginning, you know, and a lot of people don't do that because once that high wears off, they're like, ugh, you know, they get comfortable and they might let themselves go. They just don't do things the same no more. And that's how you quickly lose somebody. Like you got to keep it up. And some people are not down to keep those actions going. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause it's not like honestly, I feel like that shit is not some mystical. Oh my gosh, it just love at first sight. No, that's gonna wear off, and then what are you left with?
Looking
No,
like an
you're right.
asshole.
A whole asshole.
Exactly.
A
See,
whole asshole.
see now listen to that. A whole asshole. Like that's two different holes. I ain't about to get into that. All right, never mind. Let's just keep. We're gonna stay on the subject.
Where did you go with that one?
Never mind.
Anatomy.
No, I don't mean it. Yeah, that's why we're gonna drop it.
Wow.
Okay. Well, while you recoup and get yourself together, what love means? Love is simply communication. I'm talking. Tell me what's wrong. No lying. Be straightforward and upfront from the jump. Because like a lot of times, like me, I don't care what's going on in our relationship. I really don't. I mean, I do, but I don't. As long as you're upfront with me. Hey, I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna do this and be gone all night. You gonna be with this person? Cool. See you in the morning. Because rule, like if you're upfront, you're honest, you communicate to me. Look, I'm gonna have to trust you. You're a grown ass person.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't about to stalk nobody, and I ain't gonna be calling you all night. If you gonna lie to me, I'm gonna find out anyway. I'm gonna take you at your word. Communication, trust, all that good stuff. To me, if you got all that, if I can trust them on the point where they're like, hey, I'm gonna go hang out with my friends all night, and I ain't thinking nothing about it. I'm like, hey, see you in the morning. To me, that's love, personally.
Okay.
Plus, somebody can be asked to all the time.
I agree with both of y'all. Actually, like, there's really no right or wrong when you know discussing what you think love is, because like you said, it's really just like everybody loves different. You know what I mean? So you gotta look at it that way. But I think when I envision love, I just look at it like, well, you can love somebody outside your own boundaries and stuff like that. Because if you really love somebody, you know, you will do what it takes to keep them around you. You know, you just like, I don't know, like it's tough, like especially if you like really in love with somebody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's just a feeling that you can't really play with, and people always throw around love like it's just a toy. Like in this generation, love probably means as much as I'm fucking you.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
So like if you get deep into it, yeah, I think if you love outside somebody's own boundaries, then yeah, y'all really got something. I always use my grandma and granddad like an example. They've been married for like 60-something years. That's crazy. Like, can you imagine the drama and all the shit that they went through to keep those 60-something years with each other? Like that's deep to me.
Yeah,
like I want something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Somebody that's gonna annoy you to the day you die. Go on.
Exactly. So it can be like it could be either what Haven said, it could be what you said, it could be what I said. Like we really don't know what love is, you know, because like I said, everybody loves different. I can love somebody way different than somebody else can love you. You know, so.
But isn't that just different actions that you're taking?
Basically.
So then wouldn't that mean that love is an action?
Yeah. I guess. I don't know. Like it depends. Like
Yeah, I don't know.
Like I don't know. Like I just really think it just depends on the person that you with, really. You know?
Yeah, that's like, I guess if you go deeper into it, it's like love your partner according to who they are, not who you are. Because like you said, you might show love by wanting to spend time with somebody, but then the girl, she might like gifts or something, or she might just want you to cook for her. Like it's basically what your partner considers love. That's how you would have to love them, and vice versa.
Yeah, absolutely.
Side note, y'all. Real quick side note. So we talk about love. Look, I'm gonna say one thing. Just put myself out there. I'm a whole asshole. Don't ever get that twisted. Whole asshole. But I'm like, except if I'm dating you. If I'm dating you, I'm like A1. Like amazing. Like I cook. I like cooking. I like cleaning. I like doing sweet things all the time. And I don't mean like 6 months in and I'm a stop. Like I'll do it for years. Because it's just if I enjoy your company, if I actually like being around you, I'm gonna be sweet all the time.
Right.
I think a lot of times when you do that, is what happens when people get used to that to the point where it's it becomes stagnant to them. Because I know one of my exes, she's got used to it, so she didn't appreciate it. Like, I'm not saying she didn't say thank you every time. It was just one of those, she expected it. And when I didn't do it, she was like, the hell's going on? Kind of deals.
Yeah. I mean, see, I wouldn't, I guess it depends on the person because, I mean, if somebody's doing that for me and then they didn't do it, you know, a week or a couple of weeks, I'm not really going to be questioning it. Like, I can cook for myself. You know, I'm not going to be like, hold up now. Why dinner not on the table? Like, I'm not going to do that. You know, so I don't know.
Well, I don't mean that act specifically. I mean, like, when you do sweet things on the regular, when you stop doing them and your partner freaks out about it, like, okay, what's going on?
You might think you cheating on them or some shit like that. Yeah. Like, it can lead to that. Like, this is how the era is set up. Like, if I don't cook for you, like, if I don't cook for my girl or whatever, I'm cheating on her. Like, what you mean? I'm not cheating. I'm just tired. Like, ain't nobody doing all that.
Yeah, but you gotta think about it. A lot of times when dudes switch up their behavior in relationships, 9 times out of 10 they are cheating. You feel me? So you can't really be mad at a woman for thinking, oh, you changing now, so what got you acting like that? I mean, that's all people actually, not just men. So it's like I will question it, but I'm not gonna be mad that it's not happening because, you know what I mean? Some people got their off days. You know what I mean? Like, as long as you can get it back, like get that feeling back, it shouldn't be a problem.
The only part that I agree with all of that, the only part that made me go, huh, is when you said 9 out of 10. I was like, that's a high number.
Come on. When somebody's behavior switches up, it's either because they're fucking up or you're fucking up and they just didn't bring it up. And I think that's dumb because if I got a problem with you, I'm not going to switch up. I'm just going to bring that problem to you. Like, what is this?
I mean, that's the problem. Like, they don't do that, though. Nobody talks about anything.
People don't do that.
And that's true.
That's what you're supposed to do. But, yeah, a lot of people don't do that. And that gets me crazy, man.
Yeah. And I think that's the biggest problem in relationships. Well, one of them. Like, there's a lot of problems in relationships now. But, you know, communication, like, nobody talks about anything anymore. So that's why a lot of things get misconstrued and stuff like that. Because how I'm supposed to know you feeling like this, or how she supposed to know I'm feeling like this if I don't tell her? You can't just assume everything. You can't just assume that I'm cheating, or I can't just assume that she's cheating just because she only making me a sandwich at 11. Like, she probably just don't feel like it. I probably just don't feel like it. I'm like, damn, baby, you ain't gonna put the cheese on it today? Like, what's the problem? Like, it's like that. I ain't gonna think that she's out there doing something she ain't supposed to. That's just me, I guess.
By the way, I'm gonna be real with you. This is gonna be the most sexist thing I've ever said in this show.
Well,
I'm gonna be real. This one girl, you know, I knew it was love. Legitimately, like, it was a fun day. We had a great time, spent time together, had sex, all that great stuff. But you know how I knew I loved her? She made me the best sandwich I've ever had.
Wow.
Because she made what I did like on a sandwich. And she made a sandwich made up of that shit. And it was the best sandwich I've ever had. I said, I'm going to keep you around because I love you.
Wow. That probably made her feel so good inside over a fucking sandwich.
Right.
Her exact quote, she looked me back in the eyes and said, really? A sandwich?
That's jokes.
It must have been a bomb then, because anytime a brother asks for a sandwich after sex and something happened, like some new shit didn't happen that he ain't never had before. So, yeah.
Dude, afterwards she rubbed my belly. Are you okay? I'm a little hungry. I got it. Dude. I called my best friend, had to tell her about that. I was like, look, sandwich afterwards. She was like, a sandwich? A sandwich.
Wow.
That's some TV shit. I ain't never heard that happen in real life.
So you ain't making sandwiches for people then. That's what it is.
I ain't making no, nigga.
Selfish.
That nigga get a Lunchable.
Or no bread.
I'll bring you some Oreos. That's about it.
All right, word.
Nah, what kind of Oreos? You bringing shit? What you bringing?
The double stuff. Say double stuff.
I mean, if the double stuff is around.
Look, don't let her fool you. It depends on what type of dude you are. You gave her whack dick. You getting some regular stuff, some regular Oreos, the Thin Mint.
It's not even gonna get the name brand Oreo. That shit just gonna say, "Oh, right here." You know what the fuck it is? Oh.
Oh. That's insane. That's so funny.
Look, well, we out here. We gonna buy you 4-course meal to get a chance at getting some. I'm gonna get a Thin Mint Oreo.
That's nasty.
Yep. If it's whack, if it's whack, you're not even getting. No, you gotta leave now. Bye.
L. Yeah.
I got work in the morning. You can't stay here.
He said, so I could call you, right? I mean, you.
She gonna throw you the romper and tell you to go.
She gonna expose you on the podcast.
Yo, that's a possibility.
Speaking of love, we go segue over to the opposite of love. Since we talk about whole love, whole men. Let's talk about whole Nazis.
These
Wow.
The reason I said whole Nazi is there's been an argument this week. Like, the people are like, oh, that's not a Nazi. You shouldn't call these people Nazis. What do you call them?
What the? All right, keep going. I'm sorry.
Like,
People.
y'all chant Zig Heil, or I'm sorry, Hail Victory, which is the same damn thing, in the street
Right.
with torches. But I'm not gonna call you a Nazi just because you ain't got the hood on. Don't mean you ain't a Nazi. I'm not. Oh, I mixed up good.
And you bald head.
Whatever. So I want to see what since I'm starting with Hey Bae because I already know, John. You gonna say something? I already know. So Hey Bae, go ahead. Tell me about these Nazis. Tell me about your Nazi topic.
Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, this is like a touchy subject for me because I absolutely hate racism. Like, and I don't speak on it because it always turns into something else, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't see how anyone can defend what they're doing or even how they feel. Like, it doesn't make sense.
Right.
It really,
like it makes my blood boil. Like, I've never been upset over anything more than that type of shit. So, just know I'm not here for it. And whatever they get, whatever happens to them, that's what happens to them. You know, like, I ain't crying, shedding no tear, nothing.
To quote a famous, well, I don't even know he's famous, comedian of our time, he said, how you a Nazi? How you racist in 2017? You tell me you don't like no black people?
All right.
You don't like Prince, Michael Jordan, Michael Jackson? You don't like none of them? None of them?
That's Chris Rock, ain't it?
No, it wasn't Chris Rock, actually.
Cat Williams?
I don't remember his name, but he's one of the newer ones. He came out the last couple of years.
Oh, you trash. All right.
And he was like, how you don't like none of them? You don't like no black people? Okay. Mm-hmm.
That seems impossible.
Look, it don't matter how racist you are. The sad thing is, a lot of people who are racist listen to black people music all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't understand. John, take it away, because I'm just here perplexed.
I mean, well, y'all know how I feel about racism. Like, yeah, y'all know how I feel about the people. And y'all know how I feel about this subject in general. So, in all honesty, I agree with what you just said, because how do you not like black folks? Like, we lit. Like, how do you not like us? We built this country. You know what I'm saying? Black women have raised half of their babies.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They taught them how to fucking cook, clean themselves. They just taught them everything. If it wasn't for us, like, y'all wouldn't have anything. So I don't get why they hate on us so much. I just don't understand that.
And if you,
I get why, but at the core, I don't get it. That's all I'm saying.
And if you hate black people, I just want you to know, just go on Twitter and go to Black Twitter, because they will make you laugh. And you can't hate black people after you've been to Black Twitter. I've seen racist people go into Black Twitter racist and come out. What if I say something really racist? Come out loving black people. There we go. Gonna turn that around.
That for real though. But I know why. You know, they're jealous of us. They're just jealous. White folks are definitely jealous of black folks. Like, there's no sugarcoating it. They're jealous of us because we are God's chosen people, flat out. And they're more closer to Satan than anybody. I'm just being honest.
And Haven?
I'm not saying he's wrong. I thought that was hilarious. Look at that.
And, like, I'm gonna tell you right now, I like everybody. Everybody cool. They really are. I'm just saying though, as a black person, there's plenty of black people that I'm jealous of. Like, even among the black people, dude, I wish I could dance a little bit better. I wish I could sing a little bit better. That sounds a little racist, but you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
We're so talented and cultured that I think that a lot of racism comes from, like you said, jealousy.
You know, that's the biggest thing with white folks, with their prejudice. They're jealous. You know, that's the reason why they went to Africa. One of the biggest reasons they went to Africa and came and kidnapped our ass in the first place, because they ain't have shit. You know, they ain't have nothing that even looked like it was valuable. So they're like, well, shit, let's go and grab somebody that, you know, might have something. We can capitalize off them. That's why this country is so rich. Well, was so rich. I don't know how it is now, but was, because during slavery, they ain't pay no damn body.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
And I'm tripping.
No, I'm done.
And I'm tripping because the argument I see now is like free speech, and I'm real confused about that. Look, I'm down with free speech, but there should be like a limit to certain speech. Like,
Right.
come on, man. Like, there's got to be some kind of rules and regulation to it, because you can't just be allowed to say whatever you want and do whatever you want. Didn't it? Look,
Exactly.
my friend's a good quote. If you're tolerant of everything, you're tolerant of nothing. You're just uniform on everything.
Yeah, for real though. You know, if you say some shit, then you should be ready to face the consequences for what you say.
Exactly. Freedom of expression, not freedom of consequences. You still okay?
Exactly. Exactly. So if you call me a nigga, let me go ahead and beat your ass right fast. Like, that's just it.
I agree.
Like, what's the problem?
Did y'all see that dude who was like dressed up as like a Nazi dude and like, or no, as a KKK member, and they like, these people chased him down the street. He took the shit off, and he was like, "Look, it was a joke. I'm sorry.
And he needed his ass whooped, because why would you even do some shit like that? Like, what? Like, what? You gonna okay?
And he said it was a joke.
But stuff like that ain't even funny. Like, I don't find it funny to when I saw another video on YouTube where it was like a prank, and like you had like folks dressing up as Arabs and stuff, and they was like acting like they were bombing people. I'm like, dog, it's not funny.
Yeah, that shit not funny at all.
You can really get your ass whooped with stuff like that. Like, what are you playing like that for?
That's just weird.
It don't make any sense, man. And like, the main thing that I hate about this entire thing is, look, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. There ain't no damn way, if they look any other way, would they have gotten away with carrying pitchforks, or I'm sorry, torches and shit through the street.
Right.
You out your damn mind.
Right. But they're not coming out. You see, no, they only do stuff like that in the South. Like, you notice none of these places really like have like situations like that occur in like areas where they know niggas is not playing that shit. Like, you're not going to see no riots, no, a bunch of Nazi white people chilling out in New York somewhere. You're not about to see no Nazi white people coming down here to Detroit or going all the way in Chicago or doing some shit like that. It's not happening. Black folks not playing that over here. So like, and that's because up north they're scarier up here. Like, the white folks up here would tell you like, oh yeah, I love black people. I have black friends. Like, they're just awesome. And then like something like this happened, like the racism would come out. And stuff like that. But down south, they straight up tell you like, look, we still don't like y'all. Y'all still niggas to us, and we gonna kill y'all if we have a chance.
And here, let me tell you a trick about that in the South. It's not all the way to the South. If you notice, it's cities where it's like, it's always areas where there's a lot of white people.
Right.
It's just a focused area. Like, you go to a town that's all white people, that's where it will happen. It won't happen in the mixed places. It won't happen with more black people in the area. They go where no one's gonna come after them.
Exactly. And especially in Michigan, like, people realize, well, Michigan is like one of the biggest racist states in all of America. Like, literally, like, this is so racist up here, it's ridiculous. Like, because we're shaped like a thumb. You know, if you look at the map, we're like literally a mitten. You know what I'm saying? So in the upper part of Michigan and stuff, like the Upper Peninsula and stuff like that, like, that's where all the honky. Excuse me, I'm sorry. That's what. I'm sorry. Oh shit! That's where all the white people are at. Like, all the racist white people. Let me stop. No. All right, I'm done for the day.
Hey, man, say something.
I was listening to y'all wild out right now.
I ain't mean that.
Please say something.
It just slipped out. Like, all right.
All I heard was you was losing your mind just now.
No, I meant to say that's where all the races, all the biggest is up there in the upper part of Michigan, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That's where they at.
There you go. That's the word.
Bigot, yes.
That's cool.
George Jefferson over here.
Man, I ain't mean
Moving on up.
I ain't mean to say that.
Oh,
Right.
oh man, I wasn't ready for that. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I wasn't ready for it. It's just like it slipped out. You feel me? It's just one of them things where it's just like when you hate, like, cause it be pissing me off. Like I hate that we still going through this in 2017, but we can't sit here and say like it's 2017. We should move on because that's what this country was built off of: racism. You know what I'm saying? So it's not gonna go anywhere. So it could be 2025 and we still gonna be like, but why is it still racism? Well, that's what the country was founded off of. That's what we talk about. There's nothing. It's never gonna change. Ever, unless it changes with white people. The ones that brought it here needs to end it.
That shit is crazy.
Dog, I ain't mean it, dog. It ain't gonna get me shot, dog.
We all got quiet. This nigga just okay.
You about to have like 40 white people. Are you just gonna allow him to call me a honky?
Right?
I ain't even like that, man. Man, look, white people, y'all know. Look, half of y'all are my fans, all right, and I rock with y'all. Like y'all be rocking my shirts and coming to the show, showing me love and all this other stuff. But y'all know that y'all got a cousin somewhere that's bigot as a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Over here talking about well, let you bring home a black guy. I swear to God, you're disowned. All types of shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know y'all got that in y'all home somewhere. So don't try to come at me like I'm the bad guy. I'm not the bad guy. I'm the victim. God damn it.
Mr. Controversy.
It's not, but I'm not. All right. I'm not even trying to be controversial though. Not at this moment. I'm just being real. Like I'm just saying how I feel.
Oh man. I'm definitely gonna put this on the Black Talk Back episode. I'm definitely gonna put this.
They about to put my ass in the motherfucker. It's a wrap for me. Oh my God.
But you need people out there who gonna tell it like it is. So
yeah, they keep disappearing. So you know.
Well.
Shit.
What happened to Rock? Where'd Jonte go? Well, you heard that last episode.
They got him.
They ain't taking you, Haven. They ain't taking you, and I'm too fast.
I'm so blunt and real about it. Now I'm like, they're gonna come and get me. I ain't hard to find. They know where I stay at.
Oh,
you know, it is what it is. If they really wanted me, they can get me. But ain't nothing might happen to me.
All right.
Thug life.
Basic thugonomics. Anyway.
Dead.
Hey. So Haven, please spin us out.
All right. Well, first, do you have any final thoughts on the past 3 subjects that we did? Anything you want to leave the people with?
I'm gonna go ahead and say this. Number 1, I'm definitely gonna move over that 3rd subject to the episode that me and him did because that fits perfectly.
Okay.
Like it's going good.
The assassination of Jonte Keith.
Come on.
The last time we heard this man speak, he said the H word. What's the H word?
Dog.
What was the H word?
So is the H word is the H word worse than calling me a nigga?
It depends where you stay. What state you in?
Absolutely not. I wish somebody would. That has hell no. And let a white person come in. Look, we done, right? So I can't say no more. Go ahead and spit us out.
Wow.
Go ahead, hey babe.
First of all, that's not my name. What are you doing?
Sorry, goddess. What's up? Keep going. Go ahead.
Dead.
I'm done.
Yeah.
Completely done. I just want to say that don't be racist. It's 2017. Black people are what's really good. Don't be a half a man. Be a whole man.
Be a whole man.
And if you love somebody, don't let it slip away. Don't get complacent. Don't get comfortable. You know what I mean? Make them feel special because somebody will take them from you. It happens all the time.
I got a question when we start rolling. But go. I agree.
Yeah, your questions be some. Okay. That's it, everybody. I don't know where you can find us, but Mark.
Hopefully, y'all find me like somewhere where I'm speaking. and alive.
And
Wow.
so I'm gonna need you, Haven, to repeat that last part because you definitely said the wrong name.
Yo, I did. I was like, oops.
One of these
Nasty.
episodes, I'm just gonna say my name. I'm just gonna say it because apparently we just can't.
Just blank it out. It's alright. Yeah, but anyway, back to you, Jason. Let us know where you can find us.
You can find us at Comic Jaunt. You can find us on iTunes, Google Play, iTunes. Fuck. Yes.
Well,
SoundCloud.
Yes. Wait, let me start over.
well.
You can. Fuck. Why you keep saying well?
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Okay, you can find us on iTunes. Oh fuck. Okay. You can find us on iTunes, Google Play, SoundCloud, Stitcher, TuneIn, anywhere you can find a podcast except for Spotify because they hate us. Being
Damn.
real, calling them out. You can find us on Twitter. Send all your hate mail to us. I know we're gonna have a lot of it.
Oh Jesus.
After this episode.
And
I'm sorry.
And we split this episode into two. One's gonna be on this channel. Other's gonna be RCR review. We're doing Black Star Back. That's where you're gonna find the last Will and Testament of John Keith.
Oh.
Check it out. Last Will and Testament. And check it out. I'm gonna put the link down here because I'm lazy son of a bitch. Just being real.
Wow.
Where we gonna find you, Haven? Where we finding you at? You ain't nowhere?
I'm everywhere. I'm on YouTube at Haven Rain. I'm on Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, Haven_Rain.
You ain't gonna spell it? I spell it every time I give you a shout out. Spell it.
Ups, HAEVYN REYHNE.
That's how I learned how to spell your name.
It flows. You can also find me. Nah, let me stop.
Ooh. Oh, I was about to roast you, man. About to
But
roast.
why?
I was gonna. Go ahead, John. Go ahead. Take it on, man. I got stuff.
I mean, well, I'm on YouTube. Y'all know I wrestle, so just type in Spirit of Detroit. Look at my matches. Tell me what y'all think. I'm also on Facebook, where everything happens. I get threatened and shit. But at Jonte Keith. I'm also on Instagram, Snapchat, and that's it.
Okay.
Watch his matches. I watched all of them.
Right.
Yeah.
We'll see y'all people later.
Laters.